What is good, everyone? We are here for the ICP Week 8 against Fin here. They have a very scary team. They have Terra, Ambipom, and Terra Appleton. I know they want to get a lot of kills with that Appleton. If we win this game 3-0 or more, we are guaranteed in the playoffs. If we win this game and then Aaron, who we beat a couple weeks ago to start our run, they end up losing, and then we're also in the playoffs. If we lose, we are out. Nothing we can do about that. So I'm hoping to get a nice victory here. Their team is incredibly scary. Not exactly the 6 that I expected. New Appleton, I knew Scizor. Ambipom is very good versus me. Wasn't 100% sure about the Mudsdale, but it's a solid option. We're just gonna lead with my Choice Scarf Gudra. If they lead with their Scizor, I'm just gonna click Flamethrower into that Pokemon and hopefully be in a good spot on their U-turn. If they go with like Ambipom, I can just drop a Draco on that Pokemon. Even same with the Wug Trio. But yeah, I have a massive headache right now. So hopefully I'm not going to make a lot of stupid plays. But yeah, I am not feeling the best for sure. It's been a rough day. I did play another game earlier today, which I did win. So, I mean, that was solid. So did you see Ambipom? That's fine with me. We have this Gudra, Ambipom. This thing is Terra Normal, Ice, or Dark. I can just go hard out into my my Dashbun, which I think is a solid option. If they like Terra Ice plus go for Triple Axle, that's what I'm scared of. Triple Axle with Terra Ice. I also know a low kick is going to do a lot to me. Triple Axle never knocks me out unless they're like Life Orb or Banded. If they are low kick also never knocks me out. Draco Meteor has a good shot to just one-shot it. I feel like we might see a fake out this turn, but I'm just going to try to drop a Draco on them. As they're going to straight up withdraw, that's nice. I'm going to get a lot of damage on something here. Ooh, Mudsdale. This is great. I mean, this thing is going to take 60%. Oh no, they're Assault Vested. They are Assault Vested for sure. Or they're just like Max BDF. Yeah, it looks like Assault Vest. We don't have a great switch into this guy. I mean, a ground type move, I can go hard Jugu, which I think is a solid option, honestly. I mean, it's nice to have that booster energy around. It's a really good Pokemon in the matchup, though. I also can just go out to Prim. We are leftovers, so I should be able to get a decent chunk of HP back. Earthquake does about 50%, but, you know, I can just spam Psychic Noise versus them. So I'm going to make this play out to Prim. They know that we're a very offensive Gudra at this point. And I should, you know, maybe not be knocking them out Psychic Noise, but doing a good chunk. As they're going to smack down. So glad I didn't go hard out into the other guy. That did about 90, just a little under. Smack down. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they're very attack invested, I think. I think we're just going to go for a Psychic Noise on this turn. They don't have a good switch in at all. And I mean, they could go out to Appleton on a, like, not predicting the Moonblast since it doesn't knock out the Assault Vest variant here. But we'll see. I think that's like max attack Adamant. I'm going to play pretty fast here. Yeah, I think that was actually like a max roll, I think, from max attack Adamant versus me, since I do have a lot of HP investment on this Pokemon. I also should be able to, you know, outspeed them. Psychic Noise is not a KO versus them at all, but if I was like Surf or Hydro Pump, it would definitely knock them out. Surf from this range would be a roll, but very much in my favor. Actually, it looks like it might just be a straight up knockout with that. I might even be able to get a roll with Psychic Noise, but that's solid that they swap. What do we see here? It is going to be the Appleton, so a good play by them. I'm going to assume that this thing is Terra Steel. Psychic Noise is going to do just about nothing versus them, and a Moonblast would be able to do a ton of damage. I think I am just going to click Protect here. See what they want to do. Get a little bit of HP back. I have this Protect to deal with the Ambipom, so it can't just fake out versus my entire team. I have it on my Jugu as well. But I'm going to scout out what kind of Terra type you're going to be. You can't heal yourself up, so no like Leech Seed, no Giga Drain. I think probably Apple Acid is what is going to come out this turn. And I think Terra Steel should be the play by them. And I can just, you know, flip turn out the next turn. They do not Terra here. which is fine. They're going to set up their light screen. That's quite interesting. That is quite interesting. So maybe not actually going to be the Terra on this Pokemon. Makes me feel a little bit more confident staying in and clicking Moonblast versus them. If they do end up being Terra Steel, they can go for that. I'm just going to Psychic I can just Psychic Noise them afterwards. We're going to get a good chunk of damage off with the Moonblast here, as they do Apple Acid. Yeah, and that does, you know, about the damage that we expect. They get the Spadef drop. So we're dead to another one. I can easily click Protect here and get a little bit of HP back, but I kind of want to swap out. I want to know, does this thing get Reflect as well? I did not know that it got Light Screen. Let me take a look at this guy. Appleton. I really thought this thing was going to be offensive. I see Light Screen. I do see Reflect as well. So I'm assuming it's going to be like Apple Acid as its only attack. And then we see Reflect, Recover, probably, as like your last move on there. And I feel pretty confident going out to the Hisuian Electrode here. Obviously, they do have the screen up, which is fine. I also could go out to Dashbun, but I want to keep that Pokemon around. I'm just going to go out to the Trode here. I can threaten them out, or at least threaten them maybe to Terra with Terra Ice here. They do show Recover. So we see 3 moves. Very hard for me to knock this guy out, especially with a light screen up. I kind of want to protect this turn, not going to lie. It might be nice for them if I Terra. If they get the Reflect up, does that make it hard for me? Not really. My team is very special. I'm going to protect here. Just so you know, chip away at those screen turns. If they do end up switching out here, it's not the end of the world at all. I can just default switch for free on basically anything. And let's see what they go for. Yeah, it's just going to be Apple Acid, so not very much damage coming my way. This thing is obviously like Thick Fat. But through screen, I mean, we should still do about 20% at least. All right. I think we do Terra here. If they get an Apple Acid off on us, I think we should still be able to live any one hit from the Scizor because we do have a Berry. So I'm just going to go for it. Go for it straight up. Thick Fat plus very, very specially defensive is what we should see here. But I'm going to go for the damage anyways. I have a really hard time breaking through this Pokemon. I do. And I hope we don't see a Terra from their side this turn. No, we don't. So it seems like they're very content not to Terra. We're just going to get a good chunk of damage off. We'll see exactly how much. I mean, that's a max Spadef, obviously. We're going to eat this Apple Acid. Does just over 100 damage, so like a very low roll. And no more screen is actually quite nice. At -1, do we die from 182? It's very much in my favor. There's one roll that knocks me out. If I'm able to get this Terra Blast off, I mean, I don't even 2-hit KO, which is the worst part. So if they light screen into Reflect, or light screen into Recover, that would be very bad. So I kind of want to Volt out on this turn. And Volt out, go to like Prim, go to potentially my Goodra, who clicks Draco versus this guy. How much does a Goodra Draco do? Without screen, it easily knocks them out. I'm assuming we do see them set the screen, but I'm going to Volt out. I can Dragon Pulse even. But yeah, it's really hard for me to knock this guy out. I could go Dashbun. Dashbun is not a bad play. Go for Play Rough this turn. I think we're going to go for that. Apple Acid would be a little bit tough, but we're going to be able to get this thing down pretty low anyways. As they do go for that light screen. Now, Play Rough is doing about 50%. If I do Fire Fang on the Scizor coming out, that would be great for me. I don't know if that's a good option, though. I don't think they want to take all this damage on them. I'm 2-hit KOing them even if they set up a Reflect. Most of the time, I think. I will go for the safe play here. If they swap, they swap. They're not the light play, by the way, which is quite interesting. But this could be a long match with this Appleton. Really hard for me to take this thing out. And Apple Acid's just so annoying. But they might not even be Reflect in general. If they are, I mean, 2-play roughs from this range, they're at about 75. It might be able to take them out. I assume we see Scizor come out, though. No, Mudsdale. Okay. Mudsdale, they're going to get to +1 defense with that stamina boost. I don't hate staying in here. I don't think Earthquake does a crazy amount to us. But keeping this thing healthy could be very nice. I really want to get up Spike. Potentially a Toxic Spike in this game would be insane for me. The removal is Scizor, maybe Oricorio as well. But getting any sort of hazards would be awesome. I just need to find an opening for that. What do I do? Where do I go? I could go out to Prim here. Psychic Noise would be able to take them out in this range. I think I'm going to do that. Well, the light screen is up, so I might not actually. It would kind of be close. With Assault Vest? Yeah, I mean, this should not knock me out. They get a crit. They get a crit. And that might just be our season right there, getting crit. That is terrible. What if I go Clodsire and get up a T-Spike versus this squad? I don't actually die to any one hit, but man, that's just ridiculous. Getting crit there is about the worst thing that could happen. I might just have to go Trode. Electrode, Terra Blast from Terra Ice through Light Screen on Assault Vest. I mean, they're not going to die. Leaf Storm probably won't even kill them. Ah, that's just so ridiculous. I'm going to go out to Claude. Adamant Earthquake never knocks me out. And I'm going to get up that one layer of T-Spike that I think I need in this game. They're just going to freely click EQ. Do they crit me again? Okay, that's my season. That's totally it. Total BS. It's just ridiculous. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, man? Beats me. Guess I'll go to Gudra. I was really excited because I had a good shot to make playoffs here. But I'm just going to get double crit by this stupid... Ugh. Stupid guy. I'm probably not even going to knock this guy out through Light Screen and Assault Vest. I don't get any spikes up now. And yeah. If they knock this Pokemon out, I'm literally just going to forfeit the game because it's total BS. There's nothing I can really do at this point, right? Like, what do I do? How can I win 3-0? How can I win in general against that Appleton in the back? It was a T-Spike. That's what I needed. Yeah, we're going to drop a Draco. Not quite going to knock them out. And I'm sure I'm going to die here. It's a roll. It is a roll, but I'm sure that I'm going to die. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, well, good game. I hope you guys enjoyed the season. Yeah, I really hope you guys did. I enjoyed it up until now. I mean, I had a lot of other bad hacks in a couple of the earlier games this season that really took it away. And this is not great to play this on a migraine. We're going to pick up a KO. So we're going to knock out the Mudsdale. But, I don't know. If they go Appleton into Mistake, if they go out to the Scizor, I think I should be able to live a hit. But my Gudra's gone, so I can't revenge kill it. Oh, man. What the heck? And I don't even know, like, what I can do now. It's just got to be Scizor, right? Scizor Bullet Punch never knocks me out, so we can get a lot of damage with Volt Switch. Even if they're Choice Banded, I always live. Unless they crit me again, which they probably would. No, they're going to go Ambipom. I mean, I'm going to protect. They saw that I have it, but I'm just going to get through this fake out. If they like SD or anything like that, it is what it is. Ambi Palm. This thing also could be Choice Scarfed, I suppose. Could be a solid option for them. I have a Dash Bun with a Rocky. What do we see here? Terra Normal, right? I'm assuming that's what we see. Yep, it is Terra Normal. Fake out would have done like 60% to me. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna protect through it. If they like double hit or something, then it shows me that they're probably scarfed. Oh, they fake out. Okay. We just go out to Dash Bun. From full, we don't get to it KO'd by double hit, which is nice, and we do a ton of Rocky Helmet damage back to them. And I just have to preserve every single piece on my team at this point. They're going to low kick. That's going to do just about nothing. Thanks, guy. And you're not protective pads, which is great for me. I kind of want to Fire Fang this turn, predicting Scissor to come out. I have to. If they stay in and they're just going to last resort me, that's going to do a good chunk. Yes, that does. That does a great chunk versus me. I'm going to get a little bit of damage off with the Fire Fang. Maybe a burn. Nope. Never lucky. But they are potentially in range of a hit. I could have just body pressed them and took them out there easily. But I think they're in range now. I guess Jugu might be able to clean up this game. But not having Hurricane versus that stupid guy in the back makes it really tough. I'll go out to Electrode here. Leaf Storm should be able to knock it out. Leaf Storm should. Yeah, honestly, even a Volt Switch is a roll. I will just Leaf Storm. I will just get some extra damage off on this guy. And then, like, if they're Sword Stance and not Banded Scizor, then I don't think I have a chance, because they can just set up for free in my face on this guy. I mean, I might not even die to a +2 Bullet Punch. I think I probably do, but who knows? They also might just swap out here. If they go out to the Appleton, then it's just over. No, they're just going to sack it, which is nice for me. But geez, man. I think I could have Terra Blasted there or Volted. But it is what it is. I just had to confirm that KO. Maybe Volt Switch would have been the better option, but if I let my Jugu take any damage, I was just screwed. And I wasn't sure, you know, if they were Assault Vest on that thing. They definitely could have been. I think they're probably Silk Scarf on it, but who knows? You know, like AV would have just destroyed me if they, you know, ate that Volt Switch up and clicked Last Resort versus me. They're going to go out to the Scizor. We are -2. Scizor. If they're banded, Bullet Punch does 127 max. So I can at least get some damage off with like a Terra Blast, I guess. Might as well go for some damage. They're just going to BP. Let me gauge this damage a little bit. How did that knock me out? Ah, never mind. They have to be choice banded for that. I'm just miscalcing on that. If they were not choice banded, I always lived, so they are choice banded. Just so we're all aware. Not calcing the correct thing. I'm just calcing a regular Scizor with no item. But yeah, they have to be banded. We get our booster speed here, but it's not going to help me, I don't think. I will Flamethrower this Pokemon. They probably just get their choice banded Bullet Punch damage. Jeez, that's a lot. And we are going to Flame. Scizor is gone. Good thing they weren't Akka or Focus Sash. But I mean, what can we do at this point versus them? Appleton can't, I mean, they might think that they can't come in. Because Hurricane would do a ton of damage to them. Maybe if I Dark Pulse flinch them, I can win it. We're going to go out to the Wug Trio, which might be Choice Scarfed. It also can just be like banded Aqua Jet versus me or something. I'm going to click Dark Pulse. We are faster, so just flinch. Nope, they're gonna triple dive, and they're gonna win the game off of that very horrible BS battle. But hope you guys enjoyed. Season 2 coming soon. See you guys in the next one. Peace.